Oh boy, there was some drama there in Baroda. What a match between Delhi and Mumbai. Last ball drama. Every time the match goes to the last ball, yes, it's dramatic. But this one was a notch higher than that because it all boiled down to a matter of millimeters, I would say. Delhi needed two off the last ball, and what happened as the ball went flying over the infield? It was collected in time, it was thrown at the keeper, collects it, dislodges the stumps, the bails as well. But then the batter just made the ground in the nick of time, and it all boiled down to millimeters. In fact, if you would ask, the more busy person in the last 15-20 minutes was actually the third umpire in this match, more than what the batters were doing or the fielders were doing in the middle. It was the third umpire who was kept on the toes at all times, because there was not one, not two, but three run out calls which were made in the last couple of overs. But let's try and look at what exactly happened over here. If you were to describe this match in just a couple of words, the one way would be to say that it swung like a pendulum. It was changing. It was changing with every moment. You thought that Delhi had the match with the way that they started with the chase. Then the pendulum swung towards the Mumbai Indians, who managed to take a couple of wickets. In fact, managed to take three very quick wickets after conceding all those runs from the opening pair of Shafali and Meglani. Very good start to their season. Yet again, I would say they've been the most successful pair in the WPL. Close to about 1,000 runs between them, or just about getting to the 1,000 run mark now. The two of them, the most successful pair that one has seen. And Delhi also, one of the most successful franchises. Yes, there's no a title. No, there's no title to them name yet. But remember, they're finalists, and the only team to make it to two back-to-back finals as well, as we talk about as we go into this third season now. But what a start to the season, and as well for the finalists from the last two time. You thought that again, once the momentum had gone to Mumbai, there would probably be no way, because yes, there were a couple of starts that some of the Delhi players got in the middle, but again kept losing their wickets, and none of them were able to convert their starts into a bigger score. But then came Nikki Prasad, and to begin with, played very slow, played just a run out ball when the asking run rate was much beyond 6. But then came the impetus from the lower middle order, which looked very nervous to begin with. It wasn't like you were getting a lot of confidence from them, because there were a lot of run out calls, as I was saying as well. So the coordination was missing at one point. The one common thing, though, in all those instances was that Nikki Prasad continued to be at the crease. Everyone tried wielding their willow, but then those starts didn't convert into bigger scores. But it was Sarah Bruce that gave that impetus that I was just talking about. Sarah Bryce, beg your pardon. 21 coming in just 10 deliveries. She was clearing the boundary for fun, and that's when you thought that this is going to be all Delhi. But then Haley Matthews got that crucial breakthrough as Bryce was trying to go clear the infield, found the fielder at the edge of the ring. But a lot to be talked about in terms of the fine margins, because a couple of Delhi players did survive a couple of close calls. Here, though, I did see someone's comment over there. Sahil points out that to be honest, the decisions were pathetic. I saw them too, Sahil, but I think I'll have to disagree with you over there. The margins were very, very fine, but I think the right call was made as well on all occasions. It could have been 50-50 at times, you felt, but given the evidence you saw, even the last ball drama that we saw, the decision was made primarily after not when you saw the wickets get lit up, but when there was a complete dislodging of the bail that happened. And I feel that these 50-50 calls, yes, a little fortunate for Delhi, because all 50-50 calls managed to go in their favor. But at the end, I think the right decisions were made every single time. So That's what it is like as far as the start of the tournament is concerned. Yesterday you saw a superb run chase from RCB. Today what you saw was a mouth-watering contest between Mumbai and Delhi. But the two teams did play like champion teams. Mumbai, remember, champions from the first time. Delhi, as I said, have made it to the final on two successive occasions, and they've been the better-looking teams historically, and they lived up to that reputation as well. Delhi, though, at one point towards the end, it didn't look like the match would go in their favor, but ultimately, and eventually just about doing enough, to get those boundaries as well. A shout out to Radha Yadav, because Radha Yadav cleared the boundary on two occasions. First dispatching a big six, and then getting a boundary just about a ball after that as well. So those 10 runs, no, she scored a six, and those couple of runs that she got. So there wasn't a boundary scored, but those 9 runs coming in just 4 deliveries for Radha Yadav were also the key as we talk about this match. So entertaining stuff that we've seen in the WPL. It's just the start, but it's living to the reputation that this tournament has built in a very short time. There was a lot of crowd as well at the Baroda stadium as well. So you do expect paisa vasool entertainment from the WPL, and the crowd that was gathered today at the Baroda Cricket Association Stadium did get exactly that. With that, I'm going to wrap this conversation up. Thank you so much for all your comments as well. We're going to be doing this going forward as well. Every match, somebody from the Sports Today team will be joining you, giving you a sense of what exactly happens after every match. And let's see how this tournament now shapes up. It's been an exciting start, as I said. 200 plus runs being chased yesterday, today as well, boiling down to the final delivery. We will continue to track that controversy. We will go ahead and do a deep dive into the rules as well, because a couple of controversial decisions over there, all favoring the Delhi Capitals. But let's see how this pans out. There was a remonstration of sorts from Harmanpreet Kaur on two occasions, but towards the end, I didn't see any of that happen as well. But let's see how is it that Mumbai take it once they have a closer look at all those decisions. I'm going to be calling it a night now, and in case you haven't subscribed to Sports Today yet, I urge you to go ahead and do that.